running around.
Fritos is sizzling in my team. Steph Curry gets a rare block, throws a pass fake, and drops a lollipop to the candy man. Super sweet. You have to use pass fakes, people. They really work. Over to the power.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. "2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. With the bulk of the regular season gone, every game counts now. Great teams jockeying for position, looking for those higher seeds.
And Kevin, all that really matters, though, is securing your spot in the postseason. High seeds are nice, but they alone don't decide who's going to make it to the final.
And a miss there on the triple. Dort passes to Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Leonard finds Zubac. The three from George. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Westbrook. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 15 points last outing. And there's the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did you say?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, the recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Back to Westbrook. Oh, Morris in position.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Dort passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. From the line, connects, the jumper drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Outside, George. No good on the 3. And that one is good from Zubac.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Westbrook. Morris. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Leonard from 3. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams in the post. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook, he's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Leonard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community?
There really are, Kevin. Think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
To the right side. Man can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Man gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Man. Pass to Waters. From deep. Man with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. Man with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Joe. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Saric. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. They're leading depth, becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Here's Robinson Earl. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Plumlee with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the back to start this game.
Highland misses. Thunder trailing by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Mann. Here's Highland. He feeds it to Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. It's not going to go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. The pass to Mann. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Joe. Here's Waters. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Joe. The tray. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Waters. Shot from 16. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Powell dishes to Plumlee. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, your Clippers Houston team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. George misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. And here's George for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Outside Williams. Up top Giddey. Zubac defending. Williams kicks to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
High post, Zubac working on Williams. And that one is good from Zubac. He has 6.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They grabbed their own miss. Again, Los Angeles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
And the Thunder with the possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from 3-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Good work there as it goes. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dort passes to Williams. Giddey against Gordon. Giddey kicks to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 7.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
George finds Gordon. Back to George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 9 points in the game so far.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Now, Giddey. He's been quiet so far. Still passes to Williams. Goes up to the stripe. Giddey, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Knocked loose. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Dort.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Now, here's Dort. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Eric Gordon on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Outside for George. Zubac trying to break loose. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside, looking to end the run, and no good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. Scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
Here's Dort after the basket by Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Dort against George. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Unloads from 13. Dort grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Lou Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Here's Mann. 8 points his last outing. Zubac finds Powell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Morris. Tips it up. Thunder trailing by 12. Pass to Joe. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Here's Sharch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharch has got his first bucket of the night.
That's what you call getting to the right spot at the right time. Tremendous awareness from Dario Saric.
Highland passes to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Highland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles not going to switch here. Humley's checked in. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And timeout called. Mark Daigneault has had enough. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
New York Clippers. Once again, let's hear it for your Big Clippers.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Saric. Here's Waters. Guarded by Powell. Here's Waters. Saric has the open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Saric has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Powell. Now, here's Zubac. Passes it to Mann. Second chance shot, and it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 16.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
On the pass to Joe. Saric outside. Pass to Joe. Launches a three. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Plumlee. And that one, good. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Waters. Here's Mann. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. And the basket by Waters. Waters got his second bucket tonight.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Highland passes to Mann. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Here's Saric. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
The Thunder have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. He hits the second from the line. And here's Leonard from 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
With the score,
Clippers lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. Numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
They're getting man and falling behind, letting the crowd get into it. That affects your confidence. We'll see if they settle down in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Here's Westbrook following the basket by Lou Dort. Passes it to Morris for 3. They get it back. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, George over Giddey. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. George against Giddey. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Williams trying to break free.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Williams can't get it to go. Here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Right, Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact. One of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. Morris with the rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Giddey against George. Offensive rebound. Giddey, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
From 11 feet away. Westbrook, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. Williams kicks to Giddey. The pass to Williams. They could use a bucket. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard. That one, no good. Nice defense from George. Here's Zubac. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Zubac has got 22.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Robert Covington's checked in for Morris. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Giddey, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Westbrook. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense. Down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And dialing up the 3-ball, he finally puts an end to the 14-0 run by the Clippers.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 20-5 run. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
A different look for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Connects from three-point range.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Pass to Waters. The three ball sinks the triple.
Three-point basket.
Waters got 8 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Saric, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 8 points for Dario Saric.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Waters. Guarded by Powell. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Mann passes to Powell. Mann gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
13 feet away. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Clippers leading by 22. Inside, here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Wiggins passes to Robinson Earl. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dishes to Saric. Pass to Waters. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Now, here is George. He's got 15. That one good for 2.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Kicks to George. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
In a moment now, quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The pass to Joe. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, George. Pass to Highland. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Robinson Earl, the pass to Mann. And the Thunder, another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. To the left side wing, Paul George with the steal. Here's Highland, finished off the break. Highland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
No good on that one. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
91.
Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
The defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Here's Dort. And it's good off the back of the rim and
Assisted
in.
by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Highland. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Leonard. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Morris passes to Highland. Here's Leonard outside for George. No good with the triple. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul George.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
3-point basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Highland passes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the baseline jumper.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Free throw no good for Williams. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 16-point lead.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Thunder.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Williams inside the line. And there's another one for the Thunder.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Giddey and the Thunder another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Leonard the pass to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on a jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
And the Clippers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Williams. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from George. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Williams. They get it again. Here's Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Williams. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for LA.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thunder trailing by 14. Williams passes to Giddey over Westbrook, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers leading by 11. Nobody near Leonard. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper. Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Now, here's Westbrook. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
And finished off by Williams.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Westbrook dishes to Morris. Over Williams. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now the feed to Gordon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Williams gets the bucket.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Morris. And Morris throws it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ivica Zubac.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win. And it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. Here's Morris. After Oklahoma City gets the three. Leonard kicks to Morris. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, George. And the Thunder, another three.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
It's T-shirt time, fans. Who wants one? Come on, let's hear it.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Dort again, Oklahoma City.
Well, Lou Dort is in rhythm, and he's getting more and more aggressive as he feels things flowing.
Back to Leonard. Back to George. Takes the three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williams for three. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's only a 5-point Clipper lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's George. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, George. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from George.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
My goodness, guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. To tie it up. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Plumlee. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 2. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Time for T-shirts. Come on now.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Morris against Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right between the eyes.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.